Now he's coming, the Reaper's coming and he's here right now. Will you dumb motherfuckers be hitting the ground? The Reaper's back and he's coming for you, cause you ain't got nothing else left to prove. Think you're special when you're fucking not looking at him cause you're thinking that you're so fucking hot. He'll slash you once, then he'll hit you twice, looking in your eyes, and then you'll fucking realize that death is coming and it's hitting you hard. Looking around at all the bodies in the yard, now you know that he is the truth, and what he says is exactly what I'll fucking do. Better pray, yo, and make it fast. Don't turn around, cause he's there, he's coming for your ass. Just run, yo, as fast as you can, and don't look back, or then you're dead. Say your prayers and your goodbyes, cause you may not come back tonight. Parents out there wonder why, looking for you day and night. Searching low and searching high, they'll never find you, wonder why. Cause when the Reaper wants you dead, the only thing they'll find is your head. Your time is coming and it's really soon. The Reaper came back here just for you. Keep on running if you think you can, but nobody outruns the Reaper, man. Looking back and wondering why, now all you can do is fucking cry. Your life flashes before your eyes, and all that you can hope for is that you'll die. The Reaper's there and he wants your soul. He'll hunt you down till you're dead and cold. When he swings, you're gonna fall. He'll stand over you and take it all. No witnesses can be found. He'll kill everyone that's in your town. Even when you think you're safe, the shadows are always there in your face. Just watch your back and wonder when your life will come to an end. When your chills go down your spine, know that the Reaper is there behind. Plotting on your demise, then I'll take you out when it's your time. Just know his name before you're dead. The Reaper is here until the end. Say your prayers and your goodbyes, cause you may not come back tonight. Parents out there wonder why, looking for you day and night. Searching low and searching high, they'll never find you, wonder why. Cause when the Reaper wants you dead, the only thing they'll find is your head. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. He's coming, he's coming. Bleeding out all on the floor, the Reaper will come back for some more. Another victim to his name, all your loved ones will go insane. He'll wipe your blood off of his hands, dragging your body out of the land. Find the water to throw you in, ain't no way you coming back again. Check your name off from his list, then he's moving on to the next fucking prick. Let the hunt start up again, as he's breathing down someone's neck. They won't realize till it's too late, that death is knocking on their front gate. If they're dumb enough to let him in, start the beginning of their end. Say your prayers and your goodbyes, cause you may not come back tonight. Parents out there wonder why, looking for you day and night. Searching low and searching high, they'll never find you, wonder why. Cause when the Reaper wants you dead, the only thing they'll find is your head. Say your prayers and your goodbyes, cause you may not come back tonight. Parents out there wonder why, looking for you day and night. Searching low and searching high, they'll never find you, wonder why. Cause when the Reaper wants you dead, the only thing they'll find is your head. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
Balance, exists in a state of perspective. Chaos and order flow in all directions. Dark gods lie in wait for the corruptible or eternally slaves. The mortal plane must have strength to keep at bay the ever-expanding chaos. Dark gods lie in wait for the opportunity to enslave desire. For those who would listen, the dark gods will speak. Thou must never hear the words of chaos.
Thought it was you, to be honest.
Yeah, dogs and dogettes. What's up, everybody? We're doing back another one with the T&D. Ugh.
Uh, if I run out,
Yeah, because then instead of using flurry of blows, you'd use the bonus
just
on arm strike
yeah.
instead. So you get a lot of attacks. That's good. Step of the wind as well. Yeah.
I also have empowered strike, so I can make all my attacks force damage.
Yeah. So now you can use magic to you can damage magical enemies now.
Yep.
Now your oh, now your title still says session 9.
Son of a.
Lol.
Son of a bitch.
It's always you know. It's one thing after another, and I'm here for the ride.
I'm just sitting here, guys. I'm just sitting here.
Alright, we're ready then.
Right, yeah.
Let's get
Session
this
notes.
show on the
Session.
road.
I'm gonna create the.
I need my pen and my paper. Where is it? Did it up on it, guys?
Ink, feather, and papyrus.
Oh, I found it.
Ink, feather, and papyrus.
Yeah, we're playing D&D, man. You're just
Yeah.
gonna pull out a fucking big
Sorry,
black
my
biro
bad.
pen.
No, I use a
I
pilot.
use a refillable quill.
No, it's a
Queen
pilot
fillable.
friction ball. It means it's got like a little rubber on the end. So if I make a mistake, I can rub it out. It removes the
I use
So
that
basically, you
quill
can rub it
that
out.
Yeah, rub
Oh,
one out.
fuck's sake. Come on, guys, that's enough.
Oh my god, I just copied and pasted it and didn't change it to 10. You see that?
That's what I did. That's exactly what I did.
It's because I'm talking at the same time.
Oh. I use that
How do I
quill,
fucking change it now?
edit. Oh,
Oh yeah, edit
Pain
post.
in my neck.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
right there.
is
You don't have
that
to talk
is
about
that
him
an
like that.
Antoine just
It's a
following
pain in
me
the
on
neck.
Twitch? Because you follow my kick, not my Twitch.
Time to get the fuck out of here.
Alright,
I
there we go. Session
blame
10
you.
is up. Lucky number 10. Alright, all that information from the last session, you're gonna have to like yeah, that was a lot. That
Okay,
was an info dump session.
I'll do it. Actually, that's the only thing I got it all written down.
That was an info dump. Oh my lord.
So, if I miss anything, please let me know.
Mhm.
Or just butt in. Okay, so because I only have 3 pages worth of notes. So, session 9, we started off with meeting two new characters, Kara and Killian. They entered the hall to eat food with us. Got to meet them, figured out what was going on. We were given a note, believe it or not, was it? Or like a scroll with information on. Merrick wasn't best pleased with certain things. And then they all headed to the library, whilst Merrick went and waited outside. She didn't want to deal with anyone's bullshit. If you guys wanted to talk about what you talked about in the library. If you remember. Hello?
Who?
I'm looking. Hold on.
I'm walking here.
I can't remember. I think we were just no, we found information of a bastion
Bastions,
in
right?
the yes, a bastion
Near
in
Ashenfell under the
Ashenfell.
volcano.
Yeah.
Well, at the bottom of the volcano. That's what we found out in a book. I'm just reading through Evil's notes. Fuck my own notes, because my own notes are shit. Hold on. There was another. We also found out there's another bastion in the mountains above Riverforge. That was what we got told through the scroll. We were told apparently that the food in Ashenfell is very spicy. So after that, we head into the city to try and find horses, and we come across a god wearing all white, so one of the gods of Farah, and he stepped into a shady alleyway where we followed. We heard them partially have a conversation with a mysterious figure. We later come to find out that was one of Maztuk's agents. Found out that before Merrick had the blue amulet, it was Lily Farrar who had it. She used to wear, and it's what made her and Maztuk go separate ways. We struck a deal with the guard, for the griffins, which we now have in our possession, for information about these bastions. We all named them, and then once we had our mounts, then we headed off to the cliffs. Yorkie then asked what a cloud tasted like. Killian said wet.
Oh, I sure did.
As we got to our destination, we took a detour and headed towards the mountains. And after about 4 hours of searching, we found the opening to the mines. We landed in front of the cave and the griffins, and we then headed in. There was like an underground town in the caves, and Navos and Yorkie could smell meat cooking, so we went down to investigate. We found a house with lights on, smoke coming out of the chimney. Then we went to the house. Yorkie ran in and stole some food with lightning speed. And then Killian goes and bangs on the door like the barbarian he is. There was a figure in there, a guy that we now know who's called No the Ice Walker. He is the brother of the Silver Dragon called, what was his name?
Serious.
Serious.
Sirius. Who warned us about the gemstones. He invites us in, offers us some food, and we have a conversation with him and say that we're here to look for a bastion. He offers to take us to said bastion, but says that with Merrick having the amulets, that we're not allowed to go in. So we have a conversation with him, and we talk it over, and then he allows us to continue in, because we're doing this for good. As everyone's walking in towards the bastion, he reaches out a hand and grabs Merrick, not in a threatening way, just, you know, politely, and then warns her not to listen to the amulet. We headed into to find the bastion. We went into a Drider, which is disgusting. We have a battle with that, and we defeated it, and then after defeating it, we search it and find a key to the bastion. We then headed into the bastion, only for Yorkie to go set off multiple traps. But luckily enough, because he's so
Bouncing
small,
between them all.
no one got injured. And then that's where we ran into Maztuk. She asked if we were going to honor his deal of finding out the information of the bastions, which we then decided to honor the deal after a little huddle. He then told us that apparently he'd poisoned the griffins, so Merrick was fucking upset and grabbed the capsules that had the antidote to the griffins. Then on the way back in, Merrick was stopped once again by No. And I've got it written down somewhere.
She was asked why she was chosen to carry the amulet.
Yeah. And then obviously Merrick found out the information. She was quite... what was the word I'm looking for?
Offended?
Yes, she was quite offended with the answer. But anywho, Mazuk then gives the group a scroll or map of the whole region.
The world.
The world, yes, the map of the world. And it shows us rough locations of where the other bastions are. And then he tells us of a creature in the basement that we were going to go check on, and that's where we ended up. So we are now looking down into a pit, which is about, 100 feet deep? Something like that. Mm-hmm. And that's where we left out.
More spiders.
Spiders.
Lots and lots and lots and lots of tiny spiders.
Kill and burn them all.
It could be anything.
What was it? I was looking at this rock on the wall.
So, you guys are inside near the well, it's the whole thing is collapsed because you set the place on fire, right, to burn the web.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we
So-
burnt the web.
So a lot of the panels collapsed, leaving like stone platforms that are connected. They're basically like pillars that go all the way down, 100 feet down. There's blocks stacked on top of each other, like circular, cylindrical pillars. And there's webs. You can see webs further down, but like all of the webs around the hole and all that is it's burned away.
I'm sorry, just headbutted my microphone.
So, we go down?
I mean, we can do.
Does anyone have a torch?
I have a tinderbox.
No need torch.
No, we don't need torches. Everybody has dark vision.
Well, yes, but like, I can see up to 60 feet. I'm trying to see down below.
What are the chances of Killian surviving if he just drops down.
Very low, probably.
Yeah, fall damage is pretty heavy.
Severe.
Past 20 feet. Unless you have a slow fall spell.
Featherfall.
Featherfall's one. I think the monk has one.
I think I
Manga.
do.
I think you have slow fall.
Yeah.
Technically, all I have is wings.
Chicken wings? Mm.
You can take a reaction when you fall to reduce any damage you take from the fall by an amount equal to 5 times your monk level. I don't know. That sounds
It's
dangerous.
still
No matter.
risky. It's still very dangerous.
I mean, I have rope.
Notice how it says fall as in like it's probably accidental when you need to use that. Not
Yeah.
when you
Where did
jump
my
down.
rope go? I don't have rope anymore.
No, because we used it when we climbed across.
Yeah, now I remember. Fuck. Damn it.
Damn, I wish I was level 9 so I could have acrobatic movement. So I could literally stand on vertical surfaces.
I still have rope.
Use your rope. Load it down.
How long is the rope, though?
I don't know. It's a Kato question.
50 feet.
Usually 50 feet, yeah.
Yeah, you gonna get 50 feet of rope.
That won't really do us any good.
I mean, I have a rope. That's 50 feet.
Climb together.
So we'll have 99 feet.
Aren't there stairs we can take?
I mean, we could look around for stairs.
I mean, there's kind of no floor in front of us.
There is like a surrounding ledge you can walk around, but some of it's really close to the wall. So it is pretty treacherous looking.
So
I
the
will
pieces
draw it.
with floor on them, right? You said like there's like large pillars going down.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw
Are
it
they
for you now.
are they thick or are they like?
You could stand on one person each one.
Well, I was thinking
you
like
just-
hold grappling of. Oh, there's mittens.
I actually didn't mean to do that. I just clicked on him by
Hi,
accident.
Mittens.
Hello, Mittens. How you
You know
doing,
what we
mate?
could
Yeah,
do?
it's good to see you.
I was
You know
gonna
what we
say
could do?
if I could wrap around it and slide down it like a fireman pole.
Well, that's what I was gonna say, but if it's too thick, why don't we just cut the rope and each have a piece of rope and use it as like wrap it around the pole on the other side of you and slowly make your way down? Like they do with trees, when people cut trees down. Or like when they take the limbs off a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring you over to this. So you can see that the circles are the pillars that you can stand on.
Where's the door?
The door will be at the bottom.
Okay.
And then the back room would be like there. Because it was a straight shot last time.
Yeah, there's actually two doors there as well. So you could make it over. It is a dangerous. I mean, you could potentially go around the edges, right? You've got enough space, but it's a balancing act when it gets narrow. So you can either use like dexterity, or you can just climb over it or jump over it. Like if you use your
Yorkie's
distances,
gonna.
you've got 3 feet there. You can squeeze through 2 feet there. This is the most treacherous bit here. Less than a foot. Yeah, jumping over these is that's 20 feet, so 17 feet, so 15 feet. Some of them are going to be really difficult to get across.
So that's a check per one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think Yorkie's gonna try to get to. He's gonna jump and try to get to this door to like see what's over there.
You can drag them on to here if you want. Move them to each one.
All right. Acrobatics.
Jumps are
First jump.
athletics usually.
Okay.
It depends on the situation. Like sometimes if there's like something to hang and swing off, usually yeah. But when you're trying to jump a distance,
Okay.
So it's a bonus action to jump, and
I mean,
but I know
it's a +6 for both. So
yeah, it's not a spell that we're looking at anyway. It's
yeah.
movement, jumping. I'll show you. I'll tell you exactly how it is. So making a long jump, you can cover a number of feet up to your strength score. Not the modifier, the score. So what's your strength score?
16.
So you can jump up to 16 feet. However, I'm pretty sure you specifically have something about jumping in your abilities. Like you can use, you can do like a super jump or something. And to jump that far for a long jump, you have to have a 10-foot run up. You can't just like stand and jump.
Mm.
It's half distance if you can't make a 10-foot run up.
So we ain't making any of these jumps.
Nope. Not without something.
Yeah,
Surely two of you have got ropes in your kits.
Yeah, I do.
I'm just thinking, I could technically fly to this one.
And some people have abilities to.
I mean, doesn't Navos have the teleporting thing?
Yep.
So.
It is doable. Well, something is.
I mean, Merrick's gonna try run around the edge. So she's gonna go this way. She's gonna go to here.
Yeah.
And then.
Now, to get over that gap, because the 2-foot gap, so you just need to squish against the wall. All right. Just to
Okay.
get through that, it is an acrobatics. It's a balance check.
Yep.
As
Okay.
you go
So
through. It's an easy balance check. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what was it? Sorry, that you said? Acrobatics, right?
Acrobatics. Yeah, you make it.
Okay. Cool. So Merrick's here.
Yorkie's
Come on,
gonna do
guys.
this.
It's not that hard.
Yorkie makes it through.
I'll move past. That's a deep hole.
Navos doesn't even notice it's there. He just goes right over.
He's just rolled a nat 20.
I guess we have to follow, right?
Oh, you don't have to. It's inside the
Okay.
building. It's just if you want to be there.
How many times can I use my wings? Because it doesn't really say a limit.
Just put the. Can you copy it into the chat? We press the ability or whatever it is.
It doesn't.
Should be like a speech bubble or something next to it, maybe.
Doesn't give me that ability. But I can read it out to you. You sprout
I'll have it.
spiritual wings on your back that lasts for 10 minutes or until you react. The wings, no action required. Or have the incapacitated condition. During this time, you can fly. You have a fly speed equal to your speed. Your wings appear to be made of the same energy as your breath weapon.
There you go, it's the draconic flight.
So
It's just a bonus action. You can just do it at will.
yeah, they just last for 10 minutes, and
So you could fly across the whole fucking thing.
so
if you really wanted to.
yeah, so like you'd fly, you know, your 30 feet land, fly
Mhm.
30 feet land, so on and so forth.
Any checks for that?
Nope. You
No.
can fly.
It's just movement.
Okay.
You could literally just jump to one, float over, float to another, float to another. And no checks at all.
Now what is Kara gonna do?
I guess I'm gonna have to walk along the edge like they did. Isn't that what they did?
Yep.
Yep.
Do what they did. It's athletics or
Yeah,
acrobats.
we got through this like halfway.
Acrobatics for the gap there, yeah.
Yep, I made it.
Yeah, you made it. The door is slightly ajar, so it is open. It's not shut. It's just you can see there's a crack in the door.
It's just Yorkie just straight up like just kicks it open, like Shrek coming out of the outhouse.
It smashes to bits because it's all like it's partially burnt from some of the fire as well, and it's gone out and it's old as fuck. It just splinters wood everywhere. Now there's no door. It's just it's an archway now. Renovating begins.
Well, we do have the key.
This room is you can tell that the ground is solid here. There's webs. It's just not as covered as this room was. This room has like webs in the corners and dust everywhere, but the floor is made out of the same stone as the rest of the building. It seems to be solid at first glance. Not to stress you out. This you can see at the end of the room, in a similar fashion to the last bastion. There is a tabaxi carved into the wall, like that partial statue.
This is the room. So this is the room I was in last time. Oh, okay. Well,
Same
there's
as
no
before.
traps in this one.
It's covered in dust. You want to check for traps? Did you say? Sorry.
No, I said there's no traps in this one because I've already been in that
Yeah.
room.
Yeah.
So what we do now?
Well, we look for a staircase down.
This room is It's only got that statue. There's no other way out. There is a stone. There's a stone bench and some other like sort of carved stone sigils on the floor like the old place. But this is just one room with the statue.
Well, sorry, Mittens 2.0, but we can't release you. All right, let's go. Yorkie's gonna strut across towards the other door.
This isn't really narrow enough to warrant a check. You should be fine.
Okay.
Guess we're all following.
This
So you
door
said
it
there's a
seems.
tabaxi in the room that we're at right now. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah. So I'll write it here. I can't type right now. This door is a little more solid than the last one. It has iron bars running through it, and most of it's iron with wood slats between each piece of iron. So it's a sturdy door, and it seems to be bolted shut when you try the door.
I'm gonna try the key.
The key unlocks the door, but even though you've used the key, the door seems to be barricaded from the other side somehow. Maybe a bolt or something leaning against it.
Okay.
It does look like you could break it off its hinges if you were strong enough, or you had something that could break a door.
Killian, let me use your head.
Uh,
I really want to
for his intelligent mind, or
No, I want to pick him up and use him as a battering ram.
shut the fuck. It might do it the other way around.
Let's see if I can pick him up. I'm strong.
If do you know what? If you can pick him up and swing him, and he can use his own strike as well, I'll allow that as an advantage roll against the door.
All right.
But you can attack with a weapon.
I want to use his head though.
You would probably he would take damage.
That's fine.
You didn't.
That's
You would injure him.
That's fine.
Wow.
You won't notice.
This is a sturdy door.
I'll pick him up.
Jesus fucking
That's-
Christ.
Oh my god. The fact that you pick him up.
I'm 3 foot tall and I'm picking up a 6 foot
Yep.
checkerboard. I'm swinging his bitch ass into the door. Fucking overhead. Just yeet.
I guess what attack does Killian have to use to see if he can get through the door?
Well, it'd be an
So-
unarmed strike, wouldn't it?
How much does he weigh? Because you can carry whatever your strength score is multiplied by 15.
I don't know. Killian.
wait, that's my weight.
What is?
No.
How much do
Yeah,
you
how much
weigh?
would you think you would weigh?
I don't know.
He's a dragonborn, so he's gonna be heavy.
Like 250
Yeah.
pounds.
Honestly, I'm thinking like 350 for as big as he is.
He is 6'6".
Mhm.
Yeah.
I could easily see him being at least 300 pounds.
said it's
Yeah, it's about 250, but so just call it 275.
So if you actually try and pick him up and slam him into the door, he's going to take bludgeoning damage.
So I just googled it, right? And this is Dragonborn typically weigh between 220 and 320 pounds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so
100 to
275.
kilograms. Yeah.
you can max that out for him, right?
He don't care that he's going to take bludgeoning damage. He is using Killian to get through this door.
What is Killian just going to accept that? Is he just going to let him get smashed into a door?
Killian is still bewildered that this little short person is picking him up, so he doesn't know what's going to happen next.
All right. Roll, and it's an attack roll with it, without your bonuses, by the way, against the door.
Okay, so let's see.
That's for Yorkie to do. If he's just hitting,
Oh,
because he's just hitting you into the door. He's not doing the thing
Okay.
that I said.
mhm.
Lol. Killian's
So
poor head.
so what, just a D20.
It's your, so you still get your bonus from the weapon, right? Unarmed. So your ability would be when you roll a strike, you still get your strength bonus. I'm just talking about your proficiency and all the extra bits. You won't get weapon bonus.
Oh, I don't think I get that for martial arts attack anyway.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just roll it then.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, so you do hit the
Oh,
you do hit the door
No.
pretty hard. Roll the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you lose
Where's
9
that
of
at?
your health.
No, that's for the door.
Oh, okay.
For you take 2d4 bludgeoning, so you can roll that for the damage to yourself. So /R
As you said,
space
2d4, right?
Yeah.
Yep. You take 3
Three.
damage.
he's fine.
And if I was Killian, I'd like kick out of that, grab you, and just smash you into the door like 5 times.
You just pick him up and launch him down the hole.
Meanwhile,
Then he has to use the
Navos
slow
is.
fall.
I was like, meanwhile, Navos is still over on the other side. He's just watching from afar.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not getting involved in this stupid shit.
Yeah. Well, he was going to head over, and then he sees Yorkie picking up Killian and goes, this isn't going to end well for either of them.
So here's a question: how far can I throw somebody?
See, again, that depends on their weight, I think. Let me see. We'll have to look this
It's
up because I've
Yorkie.
never done.
I mean, Yorkie weighs like, what, 50 pounds?
Yeah. You can
But
throw him for sure.
He's a gnome, right?
Yeah.
What I'm saying about how far is the real question. I can throw him easily, but just how far?
How far? Let me check.
Gnomes generally weigh around 40 pounds.
Yep.
Well, Yorkie's gonna end up across the room.
Right? He's gonna end up back in the other room with a tabaxi. Yeet! Just launch him 80 feet.
So you thrown weapon attack with the creature as an improvised weapon. So it requires a strength athletics check contested by the. You don't need to contest, so no, don't worry about that. You can either push them 5 feet away if you want to throw a creature at another creature. You make an improvised ranged weapon attack. There we go. How do we see more?
Poor Kato, man. He's not used to dealing with everybody's
I've never
bullshit.
actually thrown anyone. I just know you can do it. No one's ever done it before. So
Oh, we're
there's
about to
new
do
rules.
it today.
Right?
If this works out, it's gonna be like a tactic next. Killian, remember that last time when you threw me? Throw me in.
Oh my god.
One sec.
Wally's gone.
He's gone.
No,
I see.
I was
I'm
gonna say
back.
it's like in England.
Oh, sorry, I passed out after I hit the door.
Doesn't say.
Then, as the GM, how far are you comfortable with me throwing a gnome?
So what we do is we just do the long jump, the standing long jump, because you'd be standing still to throw him. So it'll
Mhm.
be half, whatever your strength score is, and then you half it.
Says 18 plus 4.
Just the strength score itself, so it's 18, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so half of 18, so 9.
9.
You can throw him 9 feet.
Lol.
Yeah, Killian's gonna throw to the pillar next to it.
Wait, where are you throwing him? There?
8 feet to the pillar.
Yeah. Yep.
Christ.
Killian doesn't
Yeah,
like
just
that.
make a ranged weapon attack. So that's a dex throw. You could just if you've got a throwing knife or something like that, just click that.
I
Yeah, throw
have,
him.
I think
Or
I have my
any
hand
kind of
axe.
ranged. Yeah. There should be a thrown option on that. Just do that.
Yeah, I could throw him. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, right. You throw him across the gap to the pillar, unless he wants to contest it.
No, I'm just gonna let it
He
happen.
gets picked up.
Whee! I just land on my feet. Safe.
Yep. Roll a dex save and see if you land on your feet.
All right.
You land
Acrobatics
on your
will do.
feet.
There you go. 17. Yeah, you land on your
Definitely
feet.
does.
Spryly. Mhm. Now, through the door or down the hole?
There's a hallway.
Hole.
Oh,
Oh,
What would I do
Definitely
if I
through the
wanted
door.
to use an axe to the door?
All right. You can make any of your attacks to try and break the door. Yep. That'd be a hit. Now roll your damage.
Meg's just gonna be
12.
leaned up against.
A huge crack goes through the door.
Meg's
It's
gonna
not
be leaned up
broken.
against the wall. Just watch it.
So yeah, the door's cracked but not broken. Gonna make another attack.
Yeah.
All right.
12.
Oh. Roll that damage.
Crit damage.
Roll the crit damage, yeah.
Another
I
12.
don't roll crit damage.
Yeah, you have to click the
Wait,
crit
wait.
damage. Yeah.
There we
Yeah, there
go.
you go. Okay, the door
20.
smashes from its hinges and splits into 3 pieces as well. It just collapses inward. And dust just blasts everywhere as the door hits the ground in pieces. The first thing you notice about this room is there is a stairwell leading down.
Found the staircase.
Meg
Yay.
Zakara.
Can you guys throw me a rope?
No.
No, walks through the door.
Don't got one. Sorry, bud.
Walks through the door.
Or walks through the door. I think the only one who has a rope.
Jump and I'll catch him. It's only 5 feet from where I am to Yoki.
It's a 5-foot gap.
Yeah, 5 foot. Run about 5 foot. Yoki, jump!
Standing jump.
Catch
Half
me.
strength. You can make it.
Ah,
You make it.
Come on. After you, Navos.
Sneak.
Sneaky snake.
Boom. We're all in the door.
This is a circular room with just the spiral staircase in it that goes down.
Round and around. Well, does it go clockwise or counterclockwise?
Ah, but first it goes clockwise.
At first.
We going around in circles as Merrick.
Yeah, you
Not that
guys
you
are going
can see
down
that.
the stairs.
Yeah.
You're just going to walk all the way down?
Yes,
All right.
I am.
I'd like everyone to, as they're going down, everyone to roll perception. Okay, Merrick. Put yourselves in now. Put yourselves in order of who would be in front. So at the
Merrick would be
at
at
the
the back.
bottom. Yeah, yeah. The bottom would be the front, and the top will be the back.
I
So
have no idea.
Because
So would I
of
go?
this, you're in the middle there, I guess.
Okay.
So because of the spiral, you can only see 2 people in front of you, and then the other 2 are around the stone pillar in the middle, right? Because of the spacing. It's quite a tight circle as it goes down. So Yorkie, as you're going down the stairs, one of the steps sinks as you press on it and makes a big clunk sound.
Okay.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw. Okay. So a huge swinging axe comes out of the wall and swipes past Yorkie's head.
Whoa.
And just misses him.
What can I put down?
But that's when who was behind?
Killian.
Killian?
Billions, yeah.
Me.
What was Killian's roll
7.
for perception?
7.
Yeah.
7.
No,
So-
you didn't notice it then. I was gonna say, you'd be like, "Watch out!" as the axe comes out, but no, you didn't see it. Just saw the axe.
Trying to think. Killian, let me use your axe real quick.
No.
No.
Your hand axe.
No.
Okay.
Killing doesn't like you. It still hurt.
Woohoo! All right. Well, I've got Tinker's tools, so I'll just like make a scratch into the step, like an X,
Yep.
and
Carve it in.
yeah, I'm gonna carve it into the step. So if we go back up this way, we know that that step triggers a
Yep,
trap.
that's the step.
Alright, careful with the step with the X. There's an X that comes out of the walls.
What X?
Mara could see it plain as day without the X. She'd see the actual trap itself. She'd see the gaps in the side where the mechanism moves for the stair.
I'll continue moving forward.
So it doesn't seem to be any more steps with traps. So you guys make it down okay. I'm obviously assuming that everyone heard what was said and avoids the step with the cross engraved into it. So you make it down to the bottom safely, and the archway at the bottom is again covered in webs, but this is really thick webbing, almost like it's been made to obscure the archway, the doorway into the room below.
Of course, this couldn't be good silk, could it?
Should I burn again?
Hold up for a second, good buddy. I'm gonna look around and see if I could see anything in the webs or not. Just like anything lurking, trying to look at us.
Oh, like through the web,
Like
without touching it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's pretty opaque because it's quite thick, the webbing, but you can just about make through. So roll me a perception check. There's some little bits where you can just about see through if there's. But no, it's too thick in most places, and then even it's too dark on the other side to make out any movement.
Well, I don't see anything. Burn away.
Going to be stepping in front of Yorkie to then light up the webs, or try to.
Yeah, we can use this door again because this is the bottom of the hole. So 100 feet of stairs, burn the webs here.
Rearrange yourselves.
They burn away pretty quickly, and the flames dwindle out when the webs are burned. It's not going to catch fire to any stone, so there's a few bits of dripping hot melted web as the room clears out. You can see the bottom of the pillars.
Did someone go it then?
Yeah. Dripping webs.
Dripping webs. Molten web.
It's like, I thought I heard that myself say that because I was thinking it too.
Yeah,
When I was like, wait, did I
said it.
just? I was like, wait, did I just say that out loud?
You thought it into existence.
Say,
through
right?
someone else.
Fuck's sake.
All over the floor are large white webbed eggs.
Blech. No, stop it. Why spiders, Kato? Why?
It's just gotta be, man.
No,
It's
it
because-
could be any other creature in the world. But
Because he
spiders,
knows
huh?
that you don't like them. That's the problem. You never tell DM what you don't like, because then they will put it into the campaign. Trust me, it's how it works in every D&D
I
campaign.
don't like unicorns and rainbows.
Sure.
Neither do I. Unicorns are assholes.
But you can't see the rest of the room. A lot of it's obscured by web. So you can see like the first let me say, let's get my ruler tool and we can use this. You can sort of see like this first area. You see that, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can sort of see this first area through the. But anything further like than that is obscured by web.
Well, that's a lot of webbing. All right. So much splooge. Sorry.
Smooch.
I am very childish. My apologies.
Hell,
Who's going in
Yeah.
first?
guess I am. Hello?
You hear breathing of a. It's quite beast-like, the breathing.
I'm gonna just stand here outside the door. Meg's like pressed up against the wall, listening to see if she can hear anything.
Yeah, you can hear the rough and tired. It seems like a tired beast breathing. Very heavy.
Would be
It's coming from the sort of center of the room-ish.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Go
try
this
to do a
direction, somewhere
nature
over here.
check to see if I can figure out what kind of, like, if it's the same kind of spider we fought or
Yeah, CB recognize what kind of beast maybe, like what would breathe like that. Whether it be, yeah, sure. You don't think it's a spider. You've never heard a spider breathing so deeply. Maybe you've
Thank
heard
you.
like, you know, cattle or things like that. Beasts of the
Can I
wilds,
try as well?
even dire wolves breathing like that. Yeah.
Nope.
Right, what are we
Similar
doing?
thing.
No, I've never heard
Even
anything
like
like this
large
before in my life.
dogs. Yeah. But you know what kind of sounds like a large dog, a cow, cattle, some
Okay.
kind of beastly breath.
so
But
I'm
that could be anything.
I'm gonna sneak up closer and see if I can see what's in the center of the room.
You have to sort of pry some webs out of your way, and they stick to you a little bit. They snap and tangle, and a few strands go in your face. Move to where you wanna be. You think this sounds somewhere over here? You can
Okay.
see on the floor from here now that there's a lot of web behind the. Let me here. I'll show it. Draw it in. There's a lot of webbing here. In a big pile on the floor.
Ugh, gross.
It appears that whatever's breathing is in that web pile.
I'm gonna get close. I'm gonna like start prying web off of it.
It's really thick and hard to break with your bare hands. So roll me a strength check.
Damn.
Yeah, this is really thick stuff. You might need a blade to cut it. You think possibly?
Galen will start making his way towards the center to see what he's doing.
Yeah, you see the same pile of web.
Can you open it?
No, it's quite thick. I can't even break it with my hands. Do you have a dagger or something?
No, but I have a sword.
It's Merrick outside because of the spiders.
Yep. She ain't set foot in there.
Merrick, I need your dagger.
Better come out here and get it.
Throws it into the room.
So, yeah, she just like reaches around the door and throws it in as far as she can.
It just like clatters onto the floor, like
Yeah.
about here, just like there. Ding, ding, ding. There you go.
Here you go,
Useless.
Yoki.
Yeah, it literally, yeah, it's on the floor, like.
I guess Kara
Just
would
here.
pick it up and then go over to them.
Okay.
There you go. And then she would hand it to Yorkie.
Alright.
Yeah, you start cutting. It starts to peel away.
God, this
and then
is so
it's
thick.
then whatever's underneath starts writhing and wriggling around. It's quite large, whatever it is. And roll a. Man, you're so good at these. But roll me a dexterity save. Yeah, you dodge something that shoots out from the web and almost whacks you in the face. And then the beast tears out of the mass of webbing and snorts at you, towering over you.
What is it?
So everyone roll initiative. In a second, let me pull out the turn order.
mean,
and
It's not a spider, so get your ass in here.
I'm technically not in the room yet, so does that mean I get a free shot?
it doesn't know you're there, so you're not in combat.
Fuck yeah. I still have to
on-
roll initiative.
roll,
Is
yeah,
it
do your
initiative?
initiative and everything. Yeah.
Woo,
So click on your
8.
token, roll initiative, and I will pull out the creature.
It's an unicorn.
There was a
Say, Kato.
there was a the spiders had captured this giant beast with a single horn on its head.
It's a unicorn. He's
I was
so
just trying to stay
pretty.
true to Evil's word. He said, if you tell me what I'm afraid of, I'll put it in, and there it is.
I'm not
Fucking
I mean, I'm not
bastards.
wrong.
unicorns are boss.
Unicorns are assholes.
Nuh-uh.
I need to show you that video.
Alright, well since it doesn't know I'm there,
Yep, you get
move that way a little bit. And then fire my bow. Vicious. Oh, wait, I get advantage as well, right? Because it doesn't know I'm
no,
there. Oh, just a normal roll.
just a normal roll.
Okay. Vicious longbow. Oh,
What'd you get?
it's fine. I got a
Oh,
26.
Crit.
Crit hit.
Holy crap! It
Crit
hits.
damage. 20. No.
24.
24. 24 damage.
How
Is it
about
dead?
that? How about this?
Because that means it's dead. That means it's dead
Is it
already.
dead?
Is
It's
it
dead.
dead?
You kill? No, it's not. You said total of 24 damage.
24,
24
18,
damage.
18 and 6.
Yeah, it whinnies and then spins around, prepping for. It looks like it's gonna kick the shit out of someone in a second, but
Oh god.
it's mad. So, Yorkie, it is your turn.
I cut you free and you tried to attack me? Fucking asshole. All right, Fury of Blows or Flurry of Blows, 4 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Shit.
Two hit. The 10 and 11 miss.
Okay. 1, 2.
20
Way damage.
Damn.
Kicking its ass.
So it.
It's mad.
It's mad.
I'm taking your blood and selling it to a merchant.
Shimmering shield. It doesn't say that, but I felt like
Yeah.
saying it like that.
Lol.
So it gains. I'm just doing the 10 hit rather than 3d6. So its AC is just increased. You can see a shimmering shield around it.
Why the fuck are you glowing?
And then. The fuck's all its spells? This has fucked me over. The sheet's got. It's empty. Hello?
Lol. It ain't got no attacks. Quick, tie it down. Take its blood.
No wonder you got captured by a spider.
Oh well, here we go then. We're gonna go for 1 hoof attack. It spins
On.
around, tries to kick Yorkie with a hoof.
Oh,
Whoosh!
oh my god, man.
Kablam! 12 damage. Shit.
But you thought. Deflect attack.
Oh, oh. Let's go.
So it's moving, but it's not moving out of combat. It's like it's going crazy. It's bucking all over the place. It kicks
Yeah.
out at Yorkie and then tries to stab with this radiant horn at Kara, which probably is a miss.
It's based off my armor class, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You step aside and the horn just swishes by. Kara's turn.
Well, because it's close enough, I'm just going to use my mace and hit it. Not well.
Oh,
First one
no.
failed and fumbled, both of them.
Oh, double. Roll 2 d20.
Well-
Roll a d20 on it.
Well, I meant to click it
There's an
once, but
accident.
something's going on with my mouse, and it won't
Oh, it double
click.
click.
Yeah.
Just roll a d1 d20 then.
What is it? R.
/r space d20.
There's a little dice button on the side as well.
Yeah, you can use that. Oh, you're good. Anything else?
Nope.
Killian Blackthorn. Your turn.
I think I'll use my great sword. Depends on how close it actually is, because it seems to be a little bit away from me.
You can move.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'll move here.
You're in
And
the
then
web.
use my
Yeah, the web's not like that sticky. It's more of like a binding web than a. You know, you'd be fine.
okay.
Difficult terrain.
Activate my rage, reckless attack.
Here we go.
It's all the rage.
Can I use rage and frenzy at the same time?
Are they both
Like,
bonus
is it-
actions?
If they're both bonus actions, no, you only get one bonus action. It depends what it is.
During reckless attack, deal extra damage on the first target you hit on your turn of a strength-based attack.
You can just click it and it goes into the chat. This little chat bubble,
It
speak
doesn't.
bubble button.
It doesn't give me that, honestly. It's
Should
in my
do.
effect names.
Because I could do it before when when you were looking at yours. You can change
Yeah, I
your
don't
sheet style. I think maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're looking at the
Probably.
simplified sheet. How do you change?
That's what I see. I sent you a message.
So if you click manage on your sheet, there's
Manage.
standard. Yeah, on the top right, there should be standard and compact. So
Mhm.
you can change it to standard.
Oh.
And then that'll show you more.
Still doesn't
of
give
the
me the
sheet.
chat bar though.
Yeah, you'll be able to see more of the sheet. It's bigger, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just
So
all
so
there,
it's
that's it.
it's a feat. It's not a bonus.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
If you use reckless
So-
attack while your rage is active, you deal extra damage to the first target you hit.
So
Oh,
I
cool.
can.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, just switch it on.
Yep. Is someone looking at my sheet because I can't actually turn it on? There we go.
Yeah, I was.
And then great sword.
That's a hit. Roll a damage.
Oh shit, okay.
That's a big hit.
And that's it for me.
Navos?
Let's see here. How far away am I? Why do I have a cone? Whatever. 32 feet. I don't want effects. Gonna move down here and use my pistol. Oh, revolver, I guess. And I miss.
Yep.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to take my offhand attack. And that's a miss. Alright, I'm fucking. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
It's because it's
Missing
moving
is-
around too much.
Fucking around all over the
Yeah.
place. It's Merrick.
Okay. Merrick is gonna step into the room now that she knows it's not a spider.
Until
then
a spider
she-
crawls
Boom,
up.
spider
from
right
underneath
here.
it. I was
Right.
gonna say, until
Boom,
spider also crawls up.
Right. Okay, and then she's gonna use. Oh, what's this one again? It's got an AoE of 24. I don't want to do everyone else, so I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to just go with my normal vicious longbow then. It's 14.
Do it again. Do it again.
That's a hit. 14 is a hit. Wait.
No.
Oh wait. Okay, so I can do that extra attack, right?
Yeah, you get 2 attacks per turn for your attack phase.
Where is it again? Extra attack. This thing.
Yeah, you just attack twice now.
Okay. So can I knock another arrow and fire that one as well?
Yep.
Is that good at Kato?
Yeah.
Okay, just double checking. So
Yeah,
the
it's
first
just-
one hits, and that one, does that hit or miss?
No.
So its
Okay,
AC
so
was
that one
12?
misses.
Not
Okay,
anymore.
so
Because it's got the shield, right?
okay,
Yeah.
so damage on that one is 16.
Nice. That's your turn done, and it's Yorkie's turn.
I'd be nice and let you free from the damn spiders, and you just keep kicking around like a damn horse.
But it is a horse.
2, 3,
Oh my god,
4.
they all hit.
Every single one hits.
2, 3,
17, 27,
31.
31.
31 damage. Holy shit.
Now we're cooking with gas.
You just fuck this thing up. It's looking bloody, beaten, broken. On the sides of the wall, you notice
Spider.
No, don't.
Spiders.
No, Kate. Spiders everywhere.
remember the one you fought at the beginning that was a really tough fight when it did a lot of damage when it jumped down?
Yeah.
You
These are
notice
his
the
baby.
same type of spiders. They're the same, they're large, they're the same size, they look as equally as dangerous.
Oh, get your ass back in there.
It's gone.
She's just run.
Yeah, she tends
roll,
to tell him.
yeah,
what's
roll,
on.
roll. Everyone to roll perception to see if you actually your characters actually notice them or not.
Why,
Creeping down the
Kato,
walls.
why?
4. Damn.
If you a 10 or more, you'll see it.
Oh, I see them. Navos sees everything.
Apparently so, yeah.
So the only one who don't see them is Yorkie. And it's probably because he's too busy yelling at the unicorn.
At the damn horse.
I'll let you out! Yeah, you know those things that you let him out from? They're all around us, Yorkie.
This is
What are
what's
you
called
talking
a
about?
legendary action. It can move up to half its speed, which is speed is 40, I think. 50, even better. You see it charge the spider and spike it with its horn. Whether it hits it or not is up to...
The roll. It's up to the
What
dice.
Yeah, it spikes the spider. And then moves 5 feet left. It starts to move back. It seems to be doing something, the unicorn. I'm holding the action for a second. So now that who's noticed them and who hasn't?
Everybody but Yorkie.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm watching
mean-
the unicorn chase after the one spider, so Yorkie
Yeah,
sees
you've
the
seen-
spider, he attacks.
Yeah,
basically.
not the others. So you're the only
Yeah.
one you can attack is the one that everyone can see this one for sure at the bottom, but the others, the only one that you don't know the others are there. So, Kara, you see the unicorn attack the spider instead of you guys.
Which now I want to heal the unicorn. So it doesn't die from the spiders.
Right. You get the sense it's extremely injured. If it gets hit by anything, it's going down.
Well, I guess it knocked it into shape. Or
Healing word.
I'm reading what it is.
Yep. It's 2d4.
Yeah. Or do I just want to use the Cure Wounds healing, which
Yep.
is a 2d8 plus 3, but I have to be like
have
right
to
up
be
on
in-
the unicorn,
You'd have to touch it, yeah, to heal it.
which I think I can.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I can.
It's close enough.
feel like I'm gonna get judged for helping the unicorn. But I'm gonna go here and use the cure wounds. Maybe this will work.
Nice.
So I guess something would just see like a glow come from my hands and the unicorn start healing.
Yeah, and the unicorn's facing you. It actually lowers its head to you and rests its head on you just for the moment that you're healing it. Like, it's almost like it realizes what you're doing.
Right.
Look at that, Killian! I beat it into submission.
Anything else?
No, I don't think I could do.
Okay, Killian. So you just watched Kara go over and place her hands on this raging unicorn, and it calms down, and some of its wounds start to knit together with this glowing light.
Which is funny because that's the first time she's ever used that in front of any of them.
Killian's gonna end up moving to this spider. And I'm going to use my great sword and my great axe because I have an extra attack. Great sword. What is its damage?
20.
And great axe.
Shit.
24.
Not damage.
Fucking hell,
44 damage.
On just the one spider?
Holy shit.
Right? If that spider isn't dead, it is hurting.
Oh, it's not that, but it is hurting.
It's
How much?
missing some
44?
legs. It's missing
Yeah.
some legs.
You say 44 total?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, it's looking a bit bloodied.
Only a bit.
Yeah.
You mean
I think it did,
47?
man. No, it was 20 plus 24.
Yeah, because great sword and then the great axe damage.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I know
I
what you
s-
did.
I-
You saw
yeah.
the 23 and the 24.
Yeah, I thought you did the 2 attacks first and then damage.
Yeah.
It's on me. Yep.
I mean, the other guys will know from before this thing had a very tanky health pool, if you know what I mean.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so the unicorn holding its action, by the way, is it's nudging up against Kara, like you think it's maybe trying to tell you something. Almost, it's not, and it's calmed down, and it's nudging you, like knocking your arms.
I guess I would just try to see what it was doing. Like looking down at like my arms, trying to see what the unicorn's doing.
Its horn seems to be glowing and charging.
Oh, so it's trying to charge an attack? Do I know anything about unicorns?
Let's roll nature and see if you do. Or you can, so with this, you
No,
can
I know
roll
nothing.
Arcana as well. So anyone who, everyone can see it, in fact. It's so big, even if it's behind the pillar, you'll be able to see. So Kara, you understand the magic behind it, and you believe it's charging a spell. You get the feeling of this spell. It's called Word of Recall. Whereas the unicorn and 5 creatures of its choice will teleport with it to its sanctuary. If you are within 5 feet of it, so next to it. And
Okay.
looking at the spiders, the 6 spiders are pretty an overwhelming force. The damage they can do. they're not just normal spiders. They are dangerous. They're called sword spiders.
So I guess I would just go to them. You guys need to get as close as you can to the unicorn here.
Yep. And still Killian's turn, so you can move if you need to. Oh wait, you moved to there, right?
Yeah, he
I
moved.
already moved.
Yeah.
I can't move anymore. I'm done.
Yeah.
Well, you could move, but you would need to know how much you already moved.
Should be. If you move away from combat, it gets an opportunity attack anyway. Navos?
We moved 17.8 feet.
Yes, you've got 10 foot of movement, so it's up to you if you want to move 10 feet, but that creature can take a swipe at you if you move out of combat.
No, I'm just stay here.
Right, Navos, it's your turn.
Let's miss again. Actually, I guess I should say I'm going to shoot the spider that's down here that the unicorn attacked. The 22.
So you hit.
That's a hit.
Wow. 5 whole
Sneak
damage.
attack.
Oh, I would get sneak attack on that?
It was in combat, wasn't it? It was in combat with the unicorn.
Yeah, before, but it's moved out.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can still get it because it was in combat this turn.
It's 17.
How much damage did the unicorn do? I can't remember now.
Unicorn did 14, I think.
Yeah, 14.
Yes, 14 damage.
Yeah, 14.
Not as rough as the other one, but it is looking roughed up after that shot.
Right, good. Now I'm going to take my second shot at the same spider. And I miss.
It bounces off one of its blade-like legs. Merrick?
I have a thing
What,
called
are you
roving.
moving, Navos?
Yeah, I'm moving. I got
Oh,
30
sorry.
feet of movement.
Oh,
Move to there.
Okay, well, as I said, Merrick has a thing called roving, which adds 10 feet to movement, you know? So
Yep.
instead of 30, it's now 40.
hell
so
yeah.
I'm
You can
gonna
just
move
make it
straight
there.
to the unicorn.
Just put yourself
I'm gonna
anywhere around the unicorn.
Sprint
She's
my
French.
ass to
She's
the
like,
unicorn.
fuck these spiders, I'm going to the pretty horse.
Yeah, she's on top of it with her arms around its neck.
Right? Yeah, I'll just plonk myself there. I'm on the unicorn.
There you go. I've sent it to the back so you can actually be on top of it.
Yes!
You can fire a shot from its back if you want.
Oh, that's a good shout, to be fair.
So Merrick's now mounted this unicorn.
Yes.
You might want to kill the spiders close to us.
Yep. What's this one
Shoot your
again?
two
It's just a
shots.
suggestion.
What's this one again? Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna use Searing Smite. Oh shit! Did not mean to do that. Apologies. I meant to click details. So the spider needs to make a Constitution save. Is that after I shoot the use my bow?
Yeah.
Okay, I know I've used it before, I just couldn't remember, so I gotta use my bow. Booyah! A miss.
Oh yeah.
Go now.
Bow no, guys, bow no.
Buna.
It's because I'm so scared of the spiders. I missed. I got a 9.
You get an extra attack.
Oh yeah, I do. And another shot. And a miss.
And you miss.
And that's Mexico.
Alright, Yorkie's turn.
All right, well, because that spider's super damn close, I'm gonna get up. Yo, what up, bitch? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god.
11, 13, 9, and 14.
So what? The 13 and 14 would hit, right?
No, the 13 won't,
No.
I don't think.
That was for the unicorn.
For the
Yeah.
spiders, 14 you need.
Okay.
So you got 14, so only one of them hits.
Damn.
Or damage.
My question is, though,
Man, you suck.
is Yorkie within range? He is.
Yeah.
Within 5 feet, yeah.
Yeah, it's Killian now who needs to move.
Yeah, however, it is the unicorn's turn.
Nope, it's
So
Killian
it
getting left
holds-
behind.
It holds its action, because the unicorn... before the unicorn, it's the spider's turn. I just haven't put them in the right place. I need to move them up.
Yeah.
It's not very accurate, this, dudes. Let me tell you right now.
And they all rolled zeros.
I didn't roll. They just joined the turn at that point. Because they joined mid-combat, they joined the turn.
Gotcha.
So the one in front of Yorkie... It's right next to you, so it doesn't have the deadly leap thing because it's on the ground level.
Yeah.
Deadly leap was that disgusting attack that like insta wrecks people. But it does have a multiple attack.
Oh, God.
Which is 2 4-leg attacks and 1 bite.
Mm-hmm.
But isn't it missing some legs?
Oh.
Yes. So 1 hit, 1 miss, yeah?
Yep.
I want to roll a d20 for the fumble. So you
Damn.
take 13 damage. If it fumbles, it isn't getting a bite attack.
All right, so I take 4 damage.
But it doesn't... 4 damage, yeah? It doesn't take the fumble. So it's going to bite you, try and bite you as well.
Ouch.
Ooh.
9.
Okay.
So 13 damage.
Yep.
Okay, the next one. Scurries around the back.
Stop.
The wording.
Yeah. Scurries. Just imagine it. Horrible. Stop. Whoever just done that noise, stop. I'll be back now, give me 1 second.
Oh man, 14.
That for me,
Yeah,
missed both.
misses both, and then attempt. Oh no, d20. Oh,
13.
it still gets its bite.
25.
That would hit.
10 damage.
10 damage.
Dude, what's with the bites gain 25?
I know, right?
Rigged.
Rigged.
DM rigged the dice.
The one that's in front of Killian, again, attacks twice with its legs.
Damn.
Really would both hit? I don't know what his AC is.
Yeah, they would all hit.
My armor class?
Yeah.
So yeah, yours armor
14.
class was a 14, so they both hit.
All 3 of them hit.
Yep.
Damn,
So minus
13,
13, minus
7.
7,
20,
and 14.
34.
But do you get a damage? No, you don't. Yeah. So
34
Minus
damage.
24.
34 damage. This one skitters over to the pile of webs, and it sort of feels around a little bit with its what are they called, mandibles, or whatever they're called at the front, and then realizes obviously the unicorn's free, which was its lunch, and just moves there to guard point. That's its movement. The sword spider at the back can move 30 feet as well. And this sword spider can also move 30 feet. It's the unicorn's turn. But it just waits. It can't reach anything from where it is. In fact, is anyone injured around it?
Which one?
Which one?
Yeah, both
Yorkie.
Yorkie and myself.
Who seems
one?
most injured? No, as in you guys.
Imagine Yorkie's probably more injured.
I don't know what Yorkie's thing is. I can't see his health.
Yeah.
So I'm at 23.
I'm at 26.
22.
Yeah, but you're too far.
Hmm.
So I'd say Kara is more injured.
Okay. I'm just gonna take this. Oh, that's annoying because you can't do it while it's popped out. My bad. Let's open the sheet again. It heals someone that's nearby. Kara. 13. You can't go over your health though, so it would
Yeah,
max
so
out
it would
at,
be
yeah.
33.
It returned the favor.
Kara, it is your turn.
It returned the favor in full.
Is anyone gonna like shout to Killian who's just out there in the middle of?
I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah. Welcome
I mean,
back.
he can't do anything until he gets close.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you can communicate. This is another thing about D&D. You can communicate short, like sentences to each other during the combat as well, and shout at each other. and-
well, yeah, but Kara already said that they need to get close to the
True.
unicorn. So
I've
he
just been
knows,
waiting for his turn to
but
come back.
he needs to come back because it wasn't until after his turn she found out about the unicorn thing.
Yep. True. But it's Kara's turn now, and then it's Killian's turn.
Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna turn around to the spider that's close to me and use the guiding bolt.
Is that a ranged attack?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it's a range. Yeah, so you
Well, then I
probably
guess
want to
I-
use a melee. A melee.
Yeah, I
or
was
a
gonna say
close
I could
range.
probably use my mace then because it's close. Because I only have, I think, those 2 attacks. I don't really have that many attacks. She's more for healing. I guess I would use that.
Oof.
Which doesn't hit.
No, it doesn't. Well, it hits it, but it hits it at
It,
an angle, and these are
deflects
quite
it.
armored.
Yeah.
All right, then it's Killian's turn. Oh, you can use your action here to do something called a disengage. Disengaging allows you to get out of combat without being attacked. And then you can use your movement to move your full distance.
Or because it's very beat up, just destroy it and then.
That's what I was thinking, honestly, as a barbarian. I would
Is
try
it
to
worth
finish
it
my
though?
kill.
Is it
Yeah.
worth it though?
Is it worth it? Like, what if we all then end up getting hurt worse? Because you're
remember,
too
it's not
busy
very
attacking the
beat up.
spider.
Yeah.
Well, I did 44 to it last. Yeah,
Doesn't mean he'll hit again.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I'll move.
I'm pretty
You
sure
think
it
by
attacked
looking
you.
at it, in your experience with combat, you think you'd have to do what you did last time to it again to fuck it up completely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
It's
I do have
damaged,
one
but,
attack that. Can I still attack, or does that count as my whole turn right there, just moving and disengaging?
If you attack, that's an action. So your action was used doing the disengage.
Okay, well, I'm good now.
But you can risk it. You can risk getting attacked, and attack it and move away without using disengage.
But then you
Oh, I was
get
just-
attacked.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
you'll get attacked. But it's only one attack though. It's not. It's full 3 attacks.
It ain't worth it.
I was.
But you moved. You moved. You went back
Yeah,
to the
I
unicorn.
already moved.
As soon as you get in range, there's a bright rainbow light that surrounds you all. Shimmering
Oh,
rainbow
no.
light that you were
I'm
afraid
scared.
of before. Yeah. And it's like it feels like you blink. Just a moment of blinking, and you are now somewhere else.
All these go away from
Wow.
those disgusting spiders.
You don't know where you are. You're inside a crystal cavern. And inside the crystal cavern, there are carvings of what appear to be warriors, monks, and people wearing armor with fancy swords made out of this pearlescent like crystal. The unicorn bows its head to you.
Kara would just bow back. A mutual thank you.
Yorkie's just gonna be like, yeah, sorry for being some sense into you, but you're kind of bucking around.
The horse walks away, it like kicks dirt.
It just snorts.
It's funny because Barry can actually speak with animals.
So can Yorkie.
Well, speak with the unicorn.
Nah.
Fine.
Yorkie can. I'm eating biscuits.
Oh man, Giles, I want my Snickers, you motherfucker.
Well, we're not the ones who forgot to go to the store.
I know. I got excited. I was on Tommy. Speak with animals. For the duration, you can comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts.
So, how'd you get caught in a spider's den?
Well, hold on one second. I did not have dialogue in mind for this.
Lol.
No. So the unicorn turns around, walks around in a circle, and faces you. And you hear it says, "It wasn't the spiders. It wasn't the spiders. It was an elf. Pushed me down the hole."
Was he a drow?
A dark-skinned elf with red eyes.
Navos?
No, it must have been the keeper of the bastion. No. The thing we killed that was
Oh,
mutated.
The Drider?
Yeah, the Drider. It was a drow before it became a Drider.
It says, "Yes, the many-legged elf."
Oh, we killed that.
Better question is why.
Yeah, I'm gonna repeat what it says to everyone, just so.
Yep. And then you said what? Sorry.
The better question is why. Why did it push the unicorn down? Had to be more than just for food.
And Yorkie, you're relaying that to the
Yeah.
So the unicorn replies, "I was here for a friend, and the place had been taken over. My home
Oh,
is now not my home."
Is your friend no?
It shakes its head and then says no.
Is it the Tabaxi spirit?
Yes.
Oh.
I sense his presence, yet he is not here.
Is it Mittens?
Lol.
No, it's the one that's in the that's in that bastion. Oh, so Mittens 2.0 is your friend?
The Tabaxi is my friend.
Do I remember what gemstone that the Tabaxi had? Was it blue?
Which one?
The one that was in the bastion we were just at.
Yeah.
Was that? Yeah, that one was blue, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Do you know of their name?
They have no name.
Even
Only
when they were
friend.
gods?
Yes.
So, what's the mural on your cave here?
The mural.
Or is going over and like touching the wall? Tracing it.
Yeah, the drawings.
I said carvings. I wondered what you were talking about then.
Oh,
So the crystal's been carved out into figures, like people,
oh, like statues.
three like statues. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like carved into the wall type.
Yeah. No, that's my. I didn't explain it as well as
Oh.
I should have. There. Yeah. So where all the crystals protruded from the ground, they'd been shaped into people.
Ah.
Yeah.
What are these
Ah.
statues?
Friends. Adventurers like you.
Oh,
Memories.
so how old are you?
It tilts its head and does anyone know anything about unicorns, by the way? Like, you want to roll nature or history
We all can.
or religion, whatever? Yeah.
I'll roll history.
What did you say, roll?
Nature or
History,
Religion or
nature,
history.
or religion.
Nature. Oh, 20. Me and Killian know.
I know some.
I may be stupid, but I know something's about something.
Wait, hold on. Give me a second. Why is that a thing? Hold on. Give me a minute.
Unicorns don't exist in my realm, apparently.
Too much
Well,
color to be in the black realm.
Were you rolling with an advantage or something?
No, I must have accidentally clicked guidance on by accident, which is 1d4. So it would have been just 16 plus 3. So 19, not 20. I just unticked it.
So
have been
you
before,
know
but-
they're actually celestial creatures. They usually reside in forests.
Yorkie, do you know anything about them?
Absolutely not.
Who scored what?
I
Navos
got an
scored a 1.
18.
I got an 8.
Yorkie got an 8. I got a 19, and Killian got a 20.
Oh, so
Are they-
yeah, Killian, the 19 and 20, you'd know that they are, usually dwell in deep forests, and they're usually shunned by other creatures. And they only really hang around like fey creatures, like pixies and some elves, and usually.
So unicorn should feel at home. It's in like with 3 different elves.
It's what?
I said it should feel at home. There's 3
Oh, yeah.
elves here.
There's 3 elves, exactly right.
I'm a forest creature.
Here you go, 4.
I'm a forest gnome.
The only one who doesn't really count and is probably afraid to death of is Killian, the dragon.
The unicorn says, "You cannot comprehend the years I've lived." To answer your question, by the way.
Well, fair enough. So where are we?
It shakes its head and then says, "In my home. We are in the forest."
Why would it help us after it was attacking us?
Probably just scared and attacked on. It's like a fight or flight.
Yeah, it says, if Yorkie relays that, it says, "I wasn't sure if you were enemy. I was trapped. I am not used to being trapped. My apologies for attacking."
My apologies for calling you a stupid horse.
Kara healing it helped us. Just gonna say that. We went from enemies to friends.
Does Kara say that out loud?
No.
I was gonna say, because Merrick will just roll her eyes.
Nah, if I was saying it as her, I would have said me helping it. made it from. But
So, Kara, can you roll me an Arcana check? Yeah, you realize that the healing that you used on it before, the magic, was somehow amplified, and the unicorn is completely healed from what you did to it.
I mean, I guess at least the unicorn's feeling better.
Yeah, I've kind of got an iron fist.
Not against spiders, you don't.
Those spiders have steel blades for legs.
I see Yorkie and Killian going at it. Oh no, our griffins!
Oh shit. The griffins!
Our griffins!
So,
Fuck.
Mr. Unicorn,
Yes.
we have a group of griffins back at the entrance to the dwarven city. Is there any way we could get back there?
The mountains are not far.
Oh, okay.
It nods towards so that this cavern, it's a completely dead end cavern, right? It's just an open cavern, and then there's one passageway out, well, or wherever it goes. You imagine it goes out to the forest.
Just go
You can
through the door.
Well, you can see like the crystals in the cavern slowly sort of merge with like the rock, and then the rock you can see some plant life, and you can see light at the end of that tunnel.
Well, I appreciate you saving us back there.
No, thank you for saving me.
I'm just glad you're all right now.
My forest should be safe for now. It is the mountains that harbor danger. This is a sanctuary, should you ever return.
I appreciate that.
My friends did. And it nods to the statue, the crystal statues.
Well, if you ever need us, I don't know if you like are able to, get others to call us for you, but I'm Yorkshire Pudding. That's Merrick. That's Navos. And that's Kara and Killian. And we are the Immortals of the Dark and Yorkshire Pudding.
It snorts again. Good luck on your travels.
Thank you. And if we ever meet you again, what shall we call you?
I have had many names. Each adventurer, and it gestures to each one of the statues, has named me something different.
Okay, name time.
Name the unicorn. Name the unicorn.
If there is a preferred name you would like to call me by,
Male
I
or
would be
female?
honored.
Omnisex.
uh, it sort of turns towards you as if offended.
No, don't say that out loud. I'm just saying, is it male or female?
asking in general.
I mean, this is a rainbow unicorn. It could be a toaster, right?
Oh Jesus. fucking
Just
Could
kidding.
be a-
Joking. Joking. Okay, right.
It could be an Apache helicopter for all I care.
yeah. No, it says male.
Okay, male. Alright. Bear with.
Pink fluffy unicorns dancing.
No.
I guess we didn't name him.
Orion.
Orion. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We shall call you Orion.
How do you spell Orion?
Orion.
Onion ring.
Yeah, onion ring.
Orion ring.
That's what you know. Orion. The dog is called. Onion ring.
Someone get me a picture of a unicorn, then.
I'm on it. I am fucking on it.
If you would have asked her for a picture of a spider,
Fuck that.
Fuck
the spiders, bro.
She would have given you. No. She would have got you a spider, but a picture of like the teeniest
Yeah,
spider.
I'll send you a spider in a minute if you want me to. There's like the
Teeny
cutest
tiny.
the cutest
Oh,
little,
the little
spider
jumping
ever.
spiders.
Yeah, I fucking
Yeah,
love
they're
them.
cool
They're
as
so
fuck, yeah.
cute.
They do
Yeah,
little
that's
dances and stuff.
That's what you would get, and like that's what your bad people are going to be. It's a little teeny tiny spider.
Yep. Is it just an all white unicorn?
It can look
Rainbow.
what you want.
Rainbow unicorn.
Since you're the one who brought it into existence by saying I'm scared of
Yes!
unicorns and rainbows. Man, I had to create a whole freaking story for that because you did that. Speak with animals. This was a joke, guys. Like this was a joke unicorn that just popped into, and now we've embedded it in the campaign permanently with a
Yes.
name and a
Yep.
story
Yes.
and a.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yep. See, you can't expect the expected from us.
I know.
Right?
It keeps me on my toes. That's why I like being a DM.
Everybody
Sometimes
else
you
would
just
have
need a few
probably been like,
seconds.
"Meh." Us, we're like, well, "Can we talk to
Yeah,
it?"
can we keep that?
Can we keep
Sure.
it? Is it mine now? Unicorn is
No,
mine
but
now.
I want to keep it.
Right? Literally me. But it's my unicorn now.
But I love the unicorn.
It's a minicorn.
Bye, Merrick.
Huh?
You close
Bye.
that game.
What?
You're
You
no
close
longer
that
in here.
other ear.
I'm still here.
wait, the character disappeared.
Oh, it's
you're
probably because
tapped
I'm
out.
I'm tabbed out. I'm on a different tab.
Oh. That doesn't do that for me. That's weird.
Well, you will just crack his neck.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Wish I could do that. I used to be able to, I can't anymore.
I just want to
That's a
crack
good
my
idea.
back.
Bless you.
Yeah, I can crack my back, but I gotta use a foam roller to do so.
It's like I
need to find a better one.
You want me to
I
just...
mean, I can add these as we go, but yeah.
All right, back into the forest. I guess.
Yeah, you go out into the forest, and the forest is absolutely luscious here. Like the stream is crystal clear. The foliage is green. There's like flowers, river flowers growing, and you can see some dancing lights around some of the foliage as well. Yeah, you are right next to the mountains, because when you come outside, you can see them. The lair itself is a cave in. It's like a big stone. It almost looks like a big boulder. It's what remains of a hill, but it looks like it's been worn down by rain and become this big boulder with a hole in the side that goes down into the cavern.
Oh, okay. So it's like an amethyst ode type thing.
Yeah, I forgot what they're called now. Like just a big block of ground, a big stone in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Griffins are two creatures, right? One's a bird, and what's the other one? It's
What
usually
are
a
they?
type of cat, right?
What? A griffin?
It's usually
But
like
it's normally a lion, right?
It's
eagle
an
and
eagle
lion.
and a lion.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So why are none of these an eagle and a lion? But an eagle and a snow leopard? What?
I mean, you can. It's our campaign. We can have our griffins look how we want them to.
Okay.
Yeah, but she's kind of just mad because everybody else's griffins look like griffins and hers.
You
looks
know
like
what?
a cartoon. Which is what she's legitimately complaining about. Is what she was saying.
Nuh-uh.
You
Nuh-uh.
just said it.
Nuh-uh. Gaslighting it. Nuh-uh.
Gaslight.
What time of day would you say it is right now?
It would be evening.
Okay. So we could say, Beck, how long do you think it would take us to climb the mountain to get to our birds?
I don't know.
You're the naturist.
Whereabouts are we right now?
On the marker.
Okay, and then so
It's there.
Yeah, you recognize the
Yeah.
mountain range when you come outside.
okay. Let me just do that real quick. So like 2.7 miles up rocky terrain. Say maybe 20 to 30 minutes.
About that. It's about right.
Lead the way, tracker.
All right.
Are you gonna head back to the Griffins?
Yeah.
Yeah, you find after spending 4 hours circling the mountains and looking at all the different routes you can take, you find the Griffins quite quickly. So 30 minutes later, it's not quite sundown yet, but you find the Griffins and the cave entrance again.
Yay.
I think we set up camp and I don't know, possibly head to Ashrenfell next.
Good.
I can't believe you called Killian's Griffin bird. I mean, I can, but it's good.
It is bird, it flies.
Bird flies.
So what are you?
Really hurts.
Fair enough. All right, so I think we'll set up a prop or a makeshift camp at the entrance of the cave.
Yeah, sure. And so you want to do a long rest?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Hit your buttons for long rest. You set up camp. You won't have to roll here. This is safe. And there you go, all done. The 4 griffins are sat peacefully and sleep well. Yeah, those griffins look cool. I like those pictures. Long rest, long rest, long rest. And what is next for you guys? You said you wanted to travel somewhere?
Ashenfell.
All the way to Ashenfell? Oh, damn.
Well, we can fly.
This is true. Let me just remove turns off this list. and
Should
close
we
the
go to like
order.
Karth to sell all that shit that we still have from the dragons?
Yeah, let's go. Actually, yeah, let's go to Karth.
Karth?
Karth, yeah.
Karth? Okay. Yeah, let's see if we can find some quests in Karth then.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Sidetracking. Let's go to Karth.
Plus,
I
got
figured
some
it's
diamonds.
it's another big
diamonds I
city.
can yeah, I got diamonds I can unload too.
What did you say, Evil?
Then it's another big city, so I figured that would be a good spot to sell all that dragon hide and stuff like that.
It is indeed. All right, what's the distance? What we're looking at? So we rested overnight. It's morning.
So 13 miles. So
So-
20 minutes by the bird flies.
Yeah.
As the crow flies, just also this is the
Yeah,
same,
that's the
isn't
same
it? Eh.
as the pigeon flies.
All right, then. You get on your griffins. And you take flight from the mountains. You head over the forest and the unicorn's lair. And in the distance, you can see Kareth. Kareth, as you approach Kareth, you can see a lot of the roofs, the spires, the top of the tallest buildings are this golden finish, and the buildings are white. Clean. It's like the cleanest city you've ever seen in your life. As you fly over and around, several of the griffins actually fall in formation behind you as you start to approach the city. You see the mounts are silver knights. One of them shouts, "Who goes there?"
We're just some adventurers.
Land at the Eastern Tower, and we shall greet you.
Very well.
Two of their griffins, there's 5 of them. 2 of them fly in front of you and 3 behind. and they guide you to the eastern tower, and you can see the other griffins as they land there. All the other griffins raise their heads as these new griffins come into their home. The guards land beside you. They step down off their griffins. There are a few like workers looking after the griffins that are already here in this tower. It's very similar to the one you left from. It's just it's actually a lot bigger, this eastern tower. So there's like 14 griffins already here, plus the ones that have just landed with you, the 5, and then your 4 as well. There's workers running up and down, like feeding the griffins and filling up water and cleaning out stables, or nests rather. But they seem very well kept.
Hello.
Greetings, adventurer. My name is Amarth.
Nice to meet you. I'm Yorkshire Pudding.
He bows. We have a quest board in the center of the city, if you would like to have a look and see what is available to you. Although we haven't had much trouble here lately, there have been a few incidents up near Riverforge. And even more so down south in Berrywin. Have you ever been to Berrywin?
We have not.
It's a beautiful little village. Or was, rather.
What kind of trouble's going down there?
Some say it's a plague. None have gone there for fear of catching some disease.
What do you
There
think
are
it is?
rumors. Yeah, rumors, mostly, but probably a sickness. It seems that the first symptoms, they have very dry eyes and can't be out in the sun for too long. And after that, I
Navos?
believe the city was known to be a little more alive at night time when the sensitivities were a little more resolved. The town, sorry, not the city. But none have heard from Berrywin in at least 4 weeks, and that's unusual as they supply us with many fresh berries. For our fancy pies, you have to check out the pie shop, but unfortunately they don't have their famous berry pies here anymore.
Oh well, we can't have that.
Yes, I am disappointed. I do miss my Sunday treat. However, their apple pies are still delicious.
What about pecan?
I'm not a fan myself, but I think one of the other guards that's a favorite of theirs, isn't it? He looks over to one of the other guards. He shrugs. It's all right. I don't mind pecan pie. I like pork pie the best though. Pork pies are nice. I like their meat pies.
Christ.
Meat and potato pies. Meat and potato pies aren't too bad, you know. Eccles cakes too. I like a good Eccles cake from that bakery. It's really nice if you want to go get Eccles cake. The
Proper
funny thing
Barrow
is,
accent.
yeah, she's the only you know what I'm on
Oh.
about there.
Yup. From St. Helens.
From St. Helens, I'm getting Eccles
St.
cake.
Helens, get Eccles cake.
go
From
and
our
watch-
shop.
Go and watch rugby and get buzz.
Go watch rugby. Go around to shop.
We go round to shop. What's that on chimney?
Fuck's sake.
And where is your market located?
It's right in centre. You can catch wagon if you want.
All right. And does it cost anything to keep our griffins here?
Well, if you've got your adventurer's token, you can stay for 3 days free of charge. After that, it is 1 gold per night per
Oh.
griffin.
All right. Pull out my token.
Very good, very good. And the rest of you?
I show him my token.
Meg too.
Shows the token.
He looks at Killian.
What's with the tokens?
Just show yours.
I have a token?
Yes.
You
Searches
can't,
in bag.
you idiot.
Oh, okay. You mean this thing?
It's just sewn onto his pants. It's just...
Yes, that is a very important token to be holding on to there, kind sir.
Didn't taste good. Didn't think it was important.
It's a form of identification there, Killian.
Taste good.
My name is Killian. That's my form of identification.
Very nice to meet you, Killian.
Yes. Where
Promise
do I
you,
find food?
pies taste better than a token, mate. You got to try one?
Food? Yeah, give me. Where is it?
Do you like pork?
Is it meat?
Yeah, it's pig.
And yes.
All right then. So in market, right? Yeah, in market, go on left hand side, and then while you're in market, you can see the bakery next to that pie shop. Get in the pie shop and ask for a pork pie.
Looks back at the others for translation.
We'll show you where the food's at, Killian.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm just fucking weirded out.
Yeah, and don't forget, right? If you go look up the right hand side, you can go and see Aunt Bess, and then Aunt Bess is probably going to say hello
Fuck's
to
sake.
pork pie shop. So say hello to Aunt Bess while you're there.
Got it. Say hello to Aunt Bess.
Yes,
Okay.
well done.
Well,
Cringe
we'll
level
be off.
1000.
Yeah. It's only because you know, that's all. It hurts me, man. It hurts me
Oh,
so
God.
much.
So, Kareth is just Liverpool. Got it.
What? No.
No. So you've just offended her now.
Right?
Said
I don't know if we can
Ellen's.
be
It's
together
not
anymore, babe.
Liverpool.
Say Ellen to say Ellen's, alright?
All right.
Alright. You got time on your cock.
Got time on you, cock. Oh shit! You can't say that to an American. No, I put my watch on my wrist, not my dick. Like what?
It's no, that's not what we mean.
No. An American doesn't know that.
Exactly. Exactly. That was a good one.
I have one here.
All right.
All right.
So yeah. They suggest the market. And pies.
I don't know. What do you guys think is going on in Berrywin?
Question: do I have to roll? Would I have to roll anything to see if I know anything about vampires?
Yes.
History?
History.
History. Okay, bear with. History. So plus nothing. So 17. Good
Yeah.
roll.
Let's say you know as much as there is to know about vampires, really, because
Okay.
they're not like a very I mean, they're kind of mythological and they're very rare.
Yeah. Mhm.
But obviously, this is a mythological world. You've just seen a fucking unicorn.
Yeah.
So
Oh, vampires aren't real. Walks away from
Yeah.
the unicorn.
yeah.
Right.
Uh, yeah. What next? Flying eagle lions.
Okay, dude.
So yeah, you know what there is to know about vampires.
Okay.
So you would maybe feel suspicious about that with the sunlight
Yeah.
sensitivity and stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What did Yorkie say again? Sorry.
I said, what do you think? What do you guys think is going down in Berrywood?
Miracle paused for a second, then she goes, "Well, with what was described, sounds like vampires, maybe."
Vampires?
Yeah.
Like, like bloodsuckers that don't like garlic?
Yeah.
No. What do you think, Kara?
About what? Vampires?
Yeah, you think there's vampires in Berrywood?
No.
What blood-sucking vampires in the? No way.
Now Kara would just eye him very weirdly, the way that he jumps to that defense.
Well,
The
think
other-
about it, guys, right? But what was said, sensitivity to light?
I don't know, the dry eyes is getting to me. You know. You think vampires have really dry eyes?
I don't know. I've never really been up and close to the vampire before. I just know about them.
Killian walks up to the guy and looks at him very deeply. Are you lying to me?
No, mate, I wouldn't lie to you. Promise. Why would it lie? Just told you about famous pork pies.
Oh, food. You're right. Steps away.
Hey, let's go to the market. Let's get these pies and offload some of this meat.
All right, now you head to the market.
Before we
Mark.
leave, Merrick will turn around and stop for a second and talk to the fella, the guard. And he'll
Yep.
say, "Has there been an increase in the likes of bats and wolves in the area?"
Come to think of it, he looks at the other guard, who was speaking originally, and he said, "Actually, yes. In the forest to the north, there's been more wolves,
Okay.
but that's okay. Our pelt industry is definitely thriving because of it."
Mhm. Merrick will nod and then walk away.
Oh, before you go,
Yeah.
one last place to check out would be the arena. Adventurers tend to go there. You have heard of the Kareth Arena.
No, I haven't actually.
Oh, well, they play a wonderful sport with a ball they have to carry from one end to the other, and they tackle each other, and all kinds of
I'm done.
dangerous things
I'm
happen.
done. I'm done.
We talk about American or
No, he's talking
Or
about
stuff.
rugby. He's talking about rugby.
Rugby.
oh,
Yeah.
St. Helens is very known for rugby. They're
Oh,
actually a really
well.
good team.
They are.
I don't know sports, man.
No, I don't either. But I know that.
Okay. Fucking. For some reason, I thought we were talking about lacrosse at first.
Lacrosse.
Now, that would have been
Hey, that-
throwing the ball around.
Okay. You don't have to. You can carry it. Actually, I don't know.
So, it's okay. He lets you go, and then he waves. He's quite friendly. Both of them are. And you head down the stairs towards the city proper and the inner walls where the market is. And trade is bustling here. This is like, it's probably the biggest market you've seen, and also the most fancy because the market isn't stalls like it. There's no stalls anywhere, in fact. Everyone has their own building. Even if it's just a small building with just one face to it, like an open hatch they serve out of, it's quite fancy. Everything's clean, everything's white and gold, and it definitely looks like a rich city, especially the interior. I mean, the outskirts, they're very nice buildings. They don't have gold roofs like the spire tops and more fancy buildings and tall buildings in the center, but they do look fancy still. They're painted white and black and with black beams. Proper fancy tiled roofs with detailing in each tile.
Hey, you guys go sell the meat. I'm just gonna hop on Merrick's shoulders for a little bit. I'll be right back.
Right.
Right, so I start walking into town to try to find places to sell stuff.
All right, yeah. You've got the notes on. You can do it after if you want, though, to get your gold. But you've got the notes on how much it was all worth, right?
Yes.
So anything you want to sell, just exchange that either after the session or during, whenever you feel comfortable
I
doing
think
so.
I've got it somewhere.
And I have it.
There, found it as well. Now, session 8. The whole session ago.
So yeah, if you want to, we'll just. You don't have to role play every sale because every merchant, they're just merchants, right? You're not after anything in particular here. So we can just assume that you find all the merchants that you want to sell to and sell the gear. However, when you are wandering, you see a creature scurrying in between people in the street that you don't think you've ever seen before. I'll let you catch up first. In fact, I'll wait for Yorkie to be back.
Okay, so it's 990 gold because I've minus the 2 poison glands. Because didn't we say we were going to keep 2 of the poison glands?
I think you did, yeah.
Because it was 4 in total, and then we said we were going to keep 2 as weapons. So it's 990 gold altogether. everything.
Nice. Very nice.
And that's what between Yorkie, Merrick, and Navos, right? Because Kara and Killing weren't part of that at that point.
No, they weren't. It was
So 330 each.
well done.
Where's Medic's character sheet? Inventory. Okay, now Medic's got 2,042 gold. Well, considering Yorkie's on Merrick's shoulders, Merrick's just going to explore the market a bit more.
Yeah, so you see this critter running between the crowd in the market.
Okay.
And no one seems to notice it. It is small, maybe the size of like your forearm. It's like a lizard-looking creature. It's like a bluish tone with golden bits on it that seem to glitter almost, with yellow eyes, like a tiny little dragon with horns and spines.
Aww. Why is that so cute?
That's what you see running around on the floor, but no one seems to notice it.
What the frick, dude? How? It's adorable.
Its tail seems to have a little barb on it at the end, like a scorpion sting almost.
Okay.
But it doesn't seem to be wanting to harm anyone. It's just skittering about between people.
Who sees this? Just us.
You see it exploring, and if everyone's following, I'll have them roll perception.
Okay.
See if they notice it. Unless you just point it out. You can just point it out.
What in the axolotl?
It's cute, right? Yorkie's
Excellent.
back. So Merrick mentions the Yorkie and goes, "Can you see that thing over there?
What thing?
The little thing crawling on the floor."
What is that?
I don't know. Merrick takes Yorkie off his shoulders and puts her on the floor and goes, "Go chase it."
Okay.
Yeah, roll a perception for Yorkie. All right. Yeah, you see it in all its detail at the distance as you're lower to the ground. When you get back on the ground level, you see that it's got a barbed tail, like a sting. But again, it doesn't seem to be trying to harm anyone. It seems pretty friendly, just skittering between people. And it hops up on its hind legs, look up at someone, shakes its head, hops on its hind legs, looks at someone else, moves.
Like a beer cat.
If you want to know, now you're looking at it, you can roll a nature check to see if you know what it is.
I'm gonna try that. Yeah. Nope.
Well, he doesn't fucking know what it is. I'll try, shall I? Because I would be following behind Yorkie, right? To make sure Yorkie doesn't get lost in the fucking crowd.
Yeah. I'm just like
I
following
don't
behind
know
it.
what it is either. I'm too far away to know what it is.
What are we looking at?
To try and find out what this creature is.
Skittering around on the floor.
Nope. It would be up to Killian and Navos if we know what it is.
I mean, Kara thinks it looks like a baby dragon, but it seems too small to be a baby dragon. They hatch larger than that.
Fucking hell.
We're never going to figure out what this is. Yeah, nature.
Yeah, nature.
Maybe
Navos,
Killian knows what it is.
thinks it's probably in the same kind of family tree as maybe a dragon.
All right, come on, Dumbo. Well, no, you're
Nope.
still dumb.
It's a lizard to you.
A lizard.
It's a spiky lizard.
Good lunch.
Navos will probably know the
Lunch.
most about it, but that it's some kind of, I don't know, small dragon type creature. That's about it.
You'd think Killian would know since he's a dragonborn.
I'm gonna try
He's just
to
never seen one before.
try to catch it.
It's so
All right.
cute.
Catch the creature time.
Woo!
You know, what
You
that
know,
thing
you
does?
could just talk to it.
I'm gonna I gotta get close to it.
Oh yeah. So how do you approach it? Like Leroy Jenkins, or like?
Jenkins!
Yeah, I was thinking of sneaking and getting really close, be like, "Hey, buddy."
Yeah. All right. Okay.
So I'm gonna
so
try-
roll a stealth to get close to it, so you're
Alright.
in range to be like, "Hey, buddy." Yeah. It's enough. It's not really paying attention to you and your approach. You get within 10 feet of it. And before it notices you. And when it notices you, it sees you slowly walking towards it, and it freezes in space, and then it freezes in its space and stares at you, and lowers itself on all fours, like
I'm
as
going
if it's ready to jump.
yeah. I'm gonna pull out some dried meats and berries and hold them out in my hand. Hey, look, guy.
It hops forward 1 foot. It's 9 feet away from you.
Okay.
That's tail up in the air.
I'm going to just gotta crouch, just crouch and just stand still.
It hops another foot forward.
I'm gonna put the food down, and I'm just gonna sit right next to it.
It stands up on its hind legs and then looks at the food and looks at you. Then hops another foot forward. Roll an animal handling check now.
Oh man, I've got to put 5 in this. Why couldn't it be me?
Because you didn't want to talk to animals.
I do want to talk to animals.
It
Listen,
stays where
another
it
one.
is.
Okay. I'm
Oh,
gonna take a few pieces off the ground. I'm gonna pick them up and eat them. Just
Okay. You know what?
Wow.
Roll.
Merrick's gonna try and sneak around.
Yeah. Roll animal handling again. It slowly creeps forward 2 feet, and almost flattens itself out on the ground as if it's trying to get close without being reachable.
so I'm gonna toss or pick up a piece of dried meat and break it off and then toss it, a little close to it, but not too close.
Yeah, in front of it. So animal handling check again. You gain a little bit more trust, and it goes to the food, and what do you say, dried meat? It scoffs that it starts chomping, really wide, open jaw, chomping this dried meat, then swallows it down. Then it steps forward again.
I'm gonna break off another piece and toss it in front.
A little closer, yeah. So it's now it's 2 feet in front of you now. It looks up at you. Its tail's swaying slightly.
Okay.
It
At
keeps
that
looking
point-
at the food, chewing the food, and then looking at you.
At that point, I'm just gonna keep the food in my hand and gesture for it to come closer.
Yeah, it scurries up to you, and like with raccoon-like hands, it grabs some of the food out your hand and runs away at 1 foot
Yeah,
and starts eating the food.
I keep it as a pet.
Told you, Mary Ponson.
I'm just gonna.
A passerby looks at you and shakes his head. Don't mess with that pseudo dragon, mate. Ah,
Oh,
sting
but-
ya.
No, it won't. It's too cute.
Well, that's a risk I'm gonna have to take.
You're lost, man. You'll be paralyzed for a day if it stings you. Good luck.
I'm gonna, grab more of my dried meat rations. I'm just gonna take the berries that I left down. I'm just gonna eat those and leave those dried meat where I had the berries.
Yeah, there's no berries on the floor, right?
Not anymore. No.
No. It takes the dried meat again and starts eating that. One more animal handling. The same result, 15.
Yeah.
It runs up onto your back, onto your shoulder, and tries to crawl to where you've got the food. Like down your body again.
Oh.
Like a little squirrel. It's looking around and sniffing you for the food. The sauce.
I'm gonna sneakily pull it out of my bag and pull out some more dried meat.
Yeah, who's got the bag of holding?
I do.
Navos.
Oh,
Yeah.
It nibbles on the food just a little bit more, and then it's more interested in you now, and starts crawling around from one shoulder to the other.
I'm gonna gently pet his head.
Roll animal handling.
Don't get pissed and sting you.
8.
It at first when you put its hand towards you, it's not sure, so it like opens its mouth and you see its little tiny teeth, and it's almost like trying to, even if it bit you, it wouldn't hurt a bite from that thing. But it's trying to opens its mouth and it's like, whoa, what are you doing? It tries to like nibble your finger.
Look at its little teethers.
Love it.
I'm gonna put my hand close and let it sniff my hand.
It does. It sniffs your hand, and roll one more animal handling check again.
15.
It starts licking your fingers.
Oh,
Its
you're
tongue
just so
feels
cute.
like a cat's tongue. It's got like it's bristly. That's
Yeah, sandpaper feel.
yeah, sandpaper feel to the tongue. Yeah.
Look, guys.
Meg just stood there with like fucking like almost tears in her eyes at how cute it is. Have it. Can it be mine?
You actually get the feeling this creature's bonded with you. It snuggles into your shoulder and wraps its tail around you so it can hang on around your neck and stay on your shoulder without falling off.
Nope, it's Yorkies.
Oh.
Its hands are kind of like gecko-like, but with claws, so it does stick to you.
Okay. I mean, my robe is thick enough. I don't really feel like.
No, it doesn't stick claws in. It's
Oh yeah.
gripping you with like its soft part. Yeah.
Yeah.
You think the claws on it are just really if it needs to defend itself against something, but it doesn't use them to climb unless it has to. But it seems to go to sleep, closes its eyes.
Oh.
Now Merrick's jealous.
Does anyone say anything to Yorkie about his new pet?
Your pet's really cute, bro.
Look, Merrick! I caught it!
Crosses her arms and turns away.
What? Why are you so mad? You told me to catch it.
Because she wanted you to catch it for her.
What's, how am I supposed to do that?
A passerby laughs because he overhears the conversation. We call that woman tuition, mate. Woman tuition.
See, you should just think like 4 steps in advance of what a female would want. So when we tell you to do something, it's normally because we.
Fine, I've got my wolves.
You have your wolf hair.
Still not as cool as the dragon.
That's the sly comment from Kara. I gotta think of a name for this little guy.
It opens one of its eyes that's closest to your face, and lifts its chin up off your shoulder. Thinking of a name.
Yeah, I'm thinking of a name. Now,
Oh, is it male or female? That's what you need to figure out.
You have no idea.
now that's like, I don't know. Aren't dragons unisex anyway? I know it's a demi-dragon now. From
The pseudo dragon.
or pseudo-dragon that the passerby said.
I actually don't know. I thought they had genders. Apparently they're distinct. Yeah, they're male and female. So.
Okay.
Hard to tell with lizard folk, though, isn't it?
Yeah, Pete Price is a lizard.
Pete Price. The fuck? We ain't calling it Pete Price. Yeah.
Call it tiny.
I mean, it does. It only grows up to like.
I know, but I said you should call it tiny.
I think about a foot, aren't they?
They can go up to be like the same size as a large house cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like small. This is like the length of your forearm with a tail.
Yeah.
So without the without the tail, it's the length of your a human forearm.
So basically an iguana.
Yeah, iguana length.
What colors were it again?
Blue, gold, and yeah, it was like a blue and gold
You
with
saw that
yellow
picture?
eyes.
There's the picture.
blue and orange.
Blue and yellow. Blue and gold, almost. I want my own pet.
You
You already
spotted
have
it
one,
as
it's a
well. I
wolf.
literally put
I
it in front
know.
of you because I knew you'd like it. Damn it.
Why do things happen this way?
So, you'll probably notice, but like, I know you don't like spiders, so we've had a lot of spiders. I thought I need to give us something nice now. But now
No,
Yorkie's
it's
got it.
fine. Oh well. It's fine.
Like Navos got his extra pistol, right?
Yup.
Sometimes I give people nice things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the city is even though it's late morning, people are still rushing around the streets and the market, buying things, selling things. All kinds of people. Is anyone else trying to interact with the pseudo dragon?
No.
No.
No, because it's curled up on fucking Yorkie.
Cathartic.
You don't want to try and like pet it or anything now.
No.
No, she is mad. She is jealous now.
She's fuming.
Let her sulk.
Yeah. Is she sulking?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's sulking. I
Mhm.
know.
Mhm.
Ember came in here and she said you're sulking.
Mhm.
Literally asked if you were sulking, and she's like, meow.
You see these a group of drunk idiots shouting. They're all leery. They're drunk. They've got the flagons of ale still in their hands, so they've taken it from wherever bar they've just been to, and they're drinking it in the street. One of them throws their tankard to the floor, to the side of the street, and they see Killian, this giant dragonborn. They are a mix. There's a dwarf, an elf, and a couple of humans. One of the humans looks at Killian and goes, "Big man." He's a big guy himself, right? Both of them are. In fact, they all look like maybe they work in a mine or something. They're covered in, got sooty hands. Maybe they work in a coal mine, something like that. Who knows? Looks like black powder on them. And he looks at one of them. Looks at Yorkie. The dwarf looks at Yorkie and it's like, "What's that you got there? I can't. Is that a dragon?" Yeah. He looks at Yorkie. Then he looks at Killian. Then he looks at Yorkie. "Have you two been mating?"
No.
Lol.
Is
Tara's
that
just
your
gonna,
baby?
put her hand on her head and shake her head.
Hey boys, look at these two lovers. They've created a weird looking lizard.
You're gonna get your asses kicked.
So he steps over to Yorkie and goes, "Hey, you got a name?"
His name's Nipper.
And as you say, his name's Nipper. His tail
Yeah.
lashes out and stings the dwarf. The dwarf just stiffens straight up and hits the floor like a plank of wood. Just back of the head onto the floor. Bonk. Out.
Well, we were gonna get your asses kicked.
The two humans just start laughing. You idiot! You know what that is, don't you? That's bad luck to tease them. Just get him out of here. And I go, no, leave him there. He'll wake up tomorrow. He deserves it. And they go, all right. And the three of them just carry on walking and leave him there in the road. People are just walking around him like nothing. And then
Like
the
it's an
dwarf
everyday
starts snoring.
occurrence.
Good
Gillian's
boy,
gonna check
Nipper.
pockets.
It's a nipper. Okay.
Yeah, Nipper. Yeah. He'll nip at you.
Gillian walks up to the, stiffened up dwarf and checks his pockets. Takes the drink from his hand.
Yeah, he's just clutching a tankard that's spilt ale on the floor. 1 second. Hold on. In his pockets, he's got a pouch of gold. He doesn't have much else on him though.
Take the goat and the ale.
Oh, he's got a little stone hammer. It's like a little chisel for making shapes out of rocks, basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna take his hammer.
All right. The gold. How much gold did you say?
Oh, I didn't. You just said a pouch of gold, so.
Yep. Roll 3d20.
Yep.
Yep. 19 gold.
Damn.
You run your mouth, pockets get wiped.
Your pocket wiped. He ain't taking his phone and radio.
Steak.
I
So-
don't need no for such technology.
Mac, isn't he so cute?
Oh man, dude. Campaign over. He's quitting.
Meg just walks away.
Mac, come here! No, come back! Alright, I guess I'll just introduce
So
him
silly.
to everyone else.
Well,
Tara will pat its head.
I just everyone can you pat its head. It's fine with you. It seems to sense that you are all friends and friendly. Can you roll perception?
Who?
Everyone.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, anyone with 10 plus, so Kara, Killian,
Everyone but Yorkie.
Navos. Yeah, everyone but Yorkie. Again. Maybe Yorkie's paying too much attention to his new friend, but you see a couple of these same creatures, different colors, skipping over rooftops. It's almost like maybe they're as common as the gray squirrel here.
Hey, Merrick, look, you might have a chance. There's more.
I walked away.
Yep.
I walked away from everybody. I'm just wondering.
I mean, you'd probably see one on another rooftop or in an alleyway somewhere, skitter across. But it doesn't stop. It just runs. It runs past.
Yeah.
You imagine that's probably why that people were so casual about seeing this creature and ignoring it. It's because they are common here. Actually, with the time, we'll end it there, and we'll come back next session
Okay.
for
Alright.
the rest of what happens in Kareth.
Woohoo! Nipper the dragon. The pseudo dragon.
Oh.
What?
Oh no, just making sure I had the right handout. Cool. Yeah, it was fun little session.
Created characters you didn't think you were gonna have to create.
I mean, the unicorn was great. That was good. I enjoyed randomly just throwing a unicorn down there. You were going to fight three
Spiders.
Sorry, three of those sword spiders.
Now we still gotta go back down there and kill them at some point, but
Yeah.
there's 6.
And now there's 6. I'm gonna put in Discord actually the other images. Of the other pseudo dragons running about. There's a couple of them.
Oh,
Oh my god, that's so cute.
I can see Merrick having the white one.
No, the black one with the orange.
I like the white one. It's cute.
So cute.
So if you all want one, I'll let you have the opportunity because, like I say, they are common here.
Yeah, I want one.
I want a white one. Yeah, I like that white one.
But I think I only have 3 pictures. So, because, well, originally there was only 3 of us, right? So I only actually planned. I actually got these pictures ages ago.
Sorry, we ruined it for you guys.
But I can, no, I can get more. I'll
Sorry.
get 2 more if you want them. I'll get them in preparation.
See if you can get a red one.
I was also going to add this guy, but I decided not to in the end.
Okay.
This guy.
Why do I see Yorkie? Why do I see Yorkie with that thing?
Yorkie's best friend. No,
Like-
no, that isn't a pet. That's an actual intelligent NPC. But yeah,
Funny.
I didn't bring him in.
I
A
can see
mouse
Yorkie.
monk.
Splitter.
Yeah, he is a mouse monk. Yeah, he was going to be part of his monastery. He was one of the young ones when he left, so we probably wouldn't have met him, right? He's... Whoa! Yeah, I don't think I did get. I'm pretty sure I got 1 more. Well, no, I don't think I did because I can't see anywhere. I'll find more. Just get rid of that so it doesn't get confusing. All right, yeah, good game, and I'll see you.
I gotta go to bed soon. I got
Alright.
a doctor's appointment
Bye-bye.
at 9:15 in the morning.
Bye. Yeah, I'm just
Oh.
gonna
Bye.
watch some movie or movie or something and then go to sleep.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Catch you later, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
Is your background Tifa?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. We're going to come back Probably everybody's gonna get a suited dragon. But yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Catch you guys next Wednesday for sure. I might do streams in between. I don't know. I really need to start streaming again, but I just haven't been feeling it. But yeah, I appreciate everyone stopping by again. Miss Enders, thank you for that resub again. Appreciate you. Much love. Yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye.